Hello everybody, let's start my music now. Get some chill actually copyright free music in the background this time, because last time I used copyright free music on Spotify, and I got copyright claims.
Whoa.
I got like half a dozen copyright claims, so that was just a lie. Oh, I forgot to turn on me painting light. Oh, there we go. Me painting light. Hello, Bashimi. Well on time today. And also today we have a wet palette. Wow. But I've definitely put too much water in. In fact, I am actually going to try and decant a bit of it out. Because it is definitely too much. I'm just going to have to not use the bottom right corner where there's too much water on top of the grease. Getting the balance right with wet palettes is a little bit of a learning experience.
Just apologies, Artemis is rubbing her face on my microphone. So.
Okay. Oh yeah, and also Leo's here today, Bashimi. And he actually has a microphone that it shouldn't echo weirdly because, like, I'm being picked up by his mic and I can hear it, I can see it on stream. But because there's no delay, it shouldn't be some weird echo. So yay. So what are we painting today? I'm actually going to put a tiny bit of moisturizing hands. My hands are really dry. My eczema came back full force.
Yeah.
No.
Watched Artemis bap the microphone into Leo's face. Yeah, like, I mean, in theory, I can dial in the noise gates so that Leo's mic doesn't pick me up quite so much. George is also here, yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh, never mind. No, he's not. Yeah, I can dial it in so that Leo's mic doesn't pick me up as much, but for now, I mean, it's not really going to make a difference.
Okay, no, I've started putting colour in. This is looking kind of cool.
And there's also, like, there's a level of, you know, it stops, because I'm much louder than Leo, it'll get to a level where it'll stop picking Leo up as well, because Leo's really quiet. So, it's good enough.
Madam,
good enough
don't eat it.
Is how I operate. I'm going to turn the music down ever so slightly, though. So yeah, we're going to be doing a painting stream today. Surprise, surprise. And what are we painting today? Well, is there still too much water in this wet palette? I'm going to pour out slightly more. And then I'll assess the situation in a bit, once it's absorbed into the sponge a bit more. So, what we have today, I've actually already started them, because, you know, who am I if not productive? But we've got some of these boys. Let's move the light ever so slightly. So they're called Tyranids. They're like the Warhammer equivalent of the Zerg from StarCraft. Or like kind of the Flood from Halo, but not. StarCraft definitely took some liberal inspirations from Warhammer when it came to the Zerg, and also just the humans in general. So, you know, they are quite bug-like. Yeah, they're like the bug Cthulhu aliens. The whole thing is consuming biomass to create more Tyranids.
Is George talking?
Not currently.
No, I wasn't really.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I convinced myself that everything had broken.
So yeah, they're like you also have like gene stealers, which are Tyranids that like steal genes from creatures. So you've got like weird half Tyranid, half human hybrids and stuff. Tyranids, they're quite cool. Everybody hates them, like in universe.
denim ones.
Yeah, definitely denim. I mean, do you get other jeans?
True.
Jeggings.
I don't know. Do you?
So this
Oh my
is a Tyranid. I've done 2 coats of the black on him already, so the paint is much more consistent if the camera wants to focus on him, which it doesn't, than say this one, which has only had 1 coat. It's a little bit, the camera isn't showing it up perfectly, but I'm going to be doing an extra coat of black on all of my Tyranids to start with today, and we'll see where we go from there, whether we'll have any time to do more. Hello from Switzerland, hello Extreme Lucario, hello from the UK. The color scheme I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing them a kind of stony grey with like lighter highlights on the dark stone, and then their bodies are going to be like a kind of purpley color with all their joints and fleshy bits in a reddy color, and then I'm going to have like a luminous green in all of the cracks, which are like their vents. But yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. I have a guy with a Tyranid on the base here, which is basically the same color scheme I'm going for, only this one is dead. But I've got him here as a reference.
Alright,
Balrog
gonna
at
leave my
home
mic.
to Electric Boogaloo. Well, we've got more than just this Tyranid, and also this Tyranid should not take nearly as long as the Balrog at home, or the Helldrake for that matter. But I have a lot more models to go through, so we've also got that. 20 Clan Rats, 5 Liberators, Dice Playing Field and Rules. You hear me double a bit? Well, hopefully it's not too bad, because we do have 2 mics set up. So Leo is also mic'd up, so you'll hear me come through his mic a bit, but it hopefully shouldn't be too bad because they're on the same sound system. But let me know if it's like unbearably bad. Also, beer today. There we go.
Nice.
It's my last beer, and then I'm out. What are you plugging? Yeah, plug the aux side, and then the USB. It is. Leo's trying to set it up, so how is it super dry if it's fluid? Questions for the ages. That's loud. Leo's trying to set up so that he can hear his PlayStation and hear Discord at the same time. A challenge that everybody has.
Oh my
What?
god.
I have
I'm
the
not
most
pretending
fucking
with
like scuff way of doing that.
Do you wear
I have-
earbuds under your headphones?
Yes.
The thing is, I wear hearing aids. Why? Why do you not work? To restrain the cat.
I don't know why you're convinced that you need to use QuickTime Player.
It's because I always. Ha! Oh, I can hear myself now.
I don't understand why it would be QuickTime. You could just use Voice Meter. You could get it. Doesn't cost anything. Ooh. Orc Commandos being painted like purple black, missing texture error, that's why you can't see them because the texture is missing. Yeah, orcs, purple make them invisible. That's why you never see purple orcs. Bashimi asks why you're losing a battle against Gables. What?
That's quite demon.
Okay, that's pretty damn.
In what sense?
Do some shading.
Oh, we had this problem before, didn't we? with your Switch, I think. There was like a grounding issue. I don't remember how we solved it though. Waiting on my paint to mix.
Might do more than
Probably mixed enough. Ugh. Since orcs can't see them, they aren't there in orcs' minds, so the orc just disappears because they don't believe in them, they don't exist. They just assume that the orc is invisible, you know? Even when there's no orc there, it's just an invisible orc. Because orcs are always there. It's just science. Reminds me of my favourite quote from the whole Necron book I read, which was, each chapter in the Necron book starts with like a quote from a figure from like some point in the 40k universe. And it was an orc one, and it's like, there's only 3 things an orc needs. I think it was someone to crump, fungus beer. What was it? It was, I can't remember. It was crumping, fungus beer, and someone to crump. RAP. Skill issue. There was a bit of water on the top of my wet palette, so my paint is slightly leaching, which is not ideal. This was because I accidentally put 3 sheets onto my wet palette and made a mess, but I didn't want to waste the sheets. Oh, I left that. Wipe off my paintbrush. Bongo's binted. Do you have Age of Sigmar / Fantasy minis? I do. I have a lot. When I finish the Tyranids, we'll be moving on to either my Stormcast Eternals or my Skaven. I really want to find out what this quote was, so I am going to look it up. So bear with me just a second. 3 things orc needs. Let's see if that comes up. No, it didn't. Quote. Good orc quotes. Has anybody quoted this? The Tyranids kind of remind me of the alien thingy. Which alien thingy? The alien?
The alien from Alien?
The xenomorph? Ah. This quote from The Infinite and Divine is what Orc Science is all about, someone posted on Reddit. There's only a few things a body needs to keep crumping, lads. One is someone to crump. Second is fungus beer. Third is water. That's just biology. From Boss Doc Big Saw. Le xenomorph. What's xenomorph in French? Leo's gonna spend this entire stream trying to get PlayStation audio and not actually playing PlayStation.
Hello. I have PlayStation audio. It's just crispy as all fuck, and also there's a cat right where I should theoretically have a microphone.
Yeah, we had that issue before. Because there was like a grounding issue with your Switch plugging into your laptop.
Yeah, I just don't know why it's randomly doing it with my.
Well, it's the exact same issue.
Yeah.
It's because the max, there's no way for it to ground. Who do we want to start painting first? I'm not going to paint the big boy to start with. We'll start with smaller lads. Smaller lads.
Smaller lad.
Alright, whereabouts am I going to be able to hold this that it will be visible on stream and I can actually paint it? We'll try that. We'll try where it is right now. I can always adjust the camera at a later date. I don't believe you that Xenomorph is the same Bashimi. I think you're lying to me. You know what? This might be controversial on a Blue the Nerd stream, but
Oh no.
I'm gonna move the camera.
Damn.
If I move it up a bit and hold this up a bit, move it up and forwards, hold this up a bit. Struggling. I need. There's nowhere I can rest my arms. You're being yelled at by your stinky cat. Why is it always when you're streaming she decides it's cuddling time? She just loves me, that's what it is. And the microphone's getting in the way. Leo also has a... What are you playing?
Dead by Daylight.
No.
Oh look, the end of her tail's going white.
Yeah.
I don't need it. I don't want it.
Let me know if Leo is audible or if he cuts out or anything, because that'll be an issue that I've caused.
I don't know if it
On
was on the stream,
stream.
but he was cutting out a bit for me, but that might be a Discord thing.
That's probably Discord sensitivity.
Yeah.
Is George speaking?
He is speaking,
Yeah.
yeah. Which
Hello?
means that Leo cannot hear you.
Great.
Which means that what I think he assumed was he'd fixed his audio.
I haven't really. Can you do some words, George?
Hello, hello, hello,
No, I
test
cannot
1
hear
2.
you.
Cool.
1 second. Can you do some more words?
Test 1 2.
Wow.
Anything? I'm
Working
guessing
now?
not.
No, yeah, I can
Is
hear
it
you.
working now?
Yeah.
He went wow, but because it's Leo, went wow at approximately minus 15 decibels.
The audio of my PlayStation is still like the most crispy ever, but you know.
It's
One
really
second.
hard to get Leo mic'd up at a good level because he talks at varying levels of volume at all times. Like, he's never talks at the same level.
Stop. Oh my god, it's making fucking demon noises.
Like, see, now Leo's talking at a normal volume, but in approximately 30 seconds he'll start going, "Hello, everybody." No.
ASMR.
And not even my microphone was picking that up.
This game version is invalid. Excuse me. I guess fuck Dead by Daylight then. I've forgotten how to use a PlayStation. How does one update?
Leo is playing Dead by Daylight.
Except
yeah, it's
I'm
probably
not.
that it needs an update.
Ew, Dead by Daylight.
I know.
Hot deals.
That's that game where FNAF is coming out.
Oh yeah,
Is
I forgot
it?
about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
They're getting a
Oh.
FNAF.
As if I wasn't already not
Monster.
interested in Dead by Daylight.
The only thing I've ever really cared about is there's a couple Junji Ito monsters in it, and Junji Ito did a stream where he was playing as his own
Oh, really?
monsters, which I find quite
That's
funny.
cool. Yeah.
He's
If the fucking D&D expansion didn't get me back, nothing is.
Did they add D&D to Dead by Daylight?
They added, I think they added Vecna as a
I was
monster.
about to say, would it be Vecna? And it's actual Vecna, not like...
Yeah, it's not Stranger Things Vecna.
Wow.
Even though the Demogorgon from Stranger Things is in.
Isn't that the game where everyone is horny for the serial killers? Is anybody horny for the serial killers in Dead by Daylight?
Yes,
Yes.
Which one?
all of them.
What? People concern me.
The Stanley Parables on the free games.
Yeah, I got Stanley Parable.
I don't know if I've actually gotten the free games this week. I was about to get my phone, like...
It was
I'm not using
Stanley
it.
Parable Suicide Squad, I think, is one of them as well.
Is
Stanley Parable Suicide
no,
Squad?
yeah, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
I didn't
Need
know about
for
that
Hot
Stanley Parable
Pursuit.
sequel.
Oh yeah, Need for Speed as well. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Yeah.
PS5.
Childhood.
Oh my
game.
god, there's an Indiana Jones game now on the
Oh, that's been out for ages.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, lit.
Judging by
I
the
think-
fact that it's already in your library.
No, no, this is the free
Oh, that's in
thingy-majingies
Essentials.
game.
You don't have the one that gives you all of the free games, do you?
No.
Just the
Oh
ones
my god,
that's like-
Resident Evil.
Oh, good. Sign into PlayStation, can't connect to server. Thank you so much.
Hungry Shark World. Fuck
Also,
yeah.
the PlayStation website's down.
Oh no, I don't get Hungry Shark World.
No.
Until Dawn?
Oh,
No.
never mind. It's in it as a text. I can put it in.
Back to job. I literally can't play any of these games anymore. Homophobic.
What do you mean? You can play games in your library, but you're not
No,
in your library.
No. I mean the PlayStation, like the PlayStation Plus game library.
Yeah,
None-
because they changed how PlayStation Plus works. You have to pay more to get that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, you have to play more to get the. You need PlayStation Plus Essentials to get the Essentials games. What was I doing? How do I get to PlayStation Plus on the website? I've done this before. PlayStation. I've already joined it. Don't make me join it. Just let me add the games. What? I'm Rancher 2, yeah. That's been out for ages as well. I swear I could add them from... The only option I've got is fucking join now. I don't need to join now, I'm already on it. Why is that the only button here? Well, I can't add the games to my account. Echo? What kind of echo? Maybe if me and Leo talk at the same time. Leo, say something at the same time.
Hello, I am speaking at the same time
we're
as
both speaking
Lawrence.
at the same time. Keep talking, because you stopped when I started.
I am talking words and stuff
Wow,
and
wow,
things.
wow,
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 wow, wow, wow, wow.
Does it echo when we talk at the same time?
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow.
I've apparently forgotten just how
Because
to
if
use a
so, then I have
PlayStation.
literally no way of fixing this, because it's only me that echo. Why though? Because I'm always coming through Leo's mic. All the time. It's because I'm always coming through Leo's mic. I literally have no way of fixing that though, because we're both going into the same audio system, so like I've got the delay as low as I could possibly get it.
How the fuck do I update a game in PlayStation?
The only other solution is to get Leo's noise gate set perfectly so that it's not picking me up. But because Leo doesn't talk at consistent volume, that's impossible to sort. So I guess echo is just unavoidable and will always be an issue on my stream no matter what I do or how much money I invest. Yay.
Please don't eat my mic stand. Lawrence, how do you update a game on PlayStation?
First of all, make sure your PlayStation's up to date and connected to the internet.
Oh yeah, I did both actually.
Back,
Yes.
back,
No, but I
back.
did it.
up, top,
Yeah,
settings.
yeah. I was there. Connected to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, cool. System. System software. System.
Please wait.
It might be system software update and
Ah.
settings.
Up to date.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now go back. Go to the game you want. Press start. No, start on your controller, not play game. Back.
Which one start?
The left, the right one, sorry. Check for update.
What?
I mean, it literally just gave you the option
Sorry.
to go to updates and downloads, and you clicked no. I don't know what more help you want from me here.
No, that was me just being an egg. 2 hours and 54 minutes left. Homophobia.
I really hope that you downloading updates doesn't also shart all over the stream.
I'm just gonna get up.
You
and-
just download every single game you get.
No.
You're downloading Suicide Squad and Need for Speed, which you just got.
Yeah, I wanted to play them.
Also, by the looks, it's downloading the entirety of Dead by Daylight.
The fuck?
Did you just not have it installed?
Why am I trying to use a mouse on a PlayStation? I did.
That, or you've just not played it for so long that there's that. Like,
I have not touched my PlayStation in a year.
Like, have they really updated Dead by Daylight that much that it's got nearly 3 hours worth of updates on our
Well,
Wi-Fi?
fun fun stream for my.
Because we have quite fast internet as well.
Should I play Skl? What the fuck?
I guarantee
okay
that
then, mate?
anything you want to play that requires internet, you're not going to have updated.
Bloodborne?
You could probably play Bloodborne.
It still lets me play What is
Like,
happening?
Bloodborne doesn't require an internet connection, so you'll be able to play that.
No. I thought it wouldn't let me play it because of the stupid new fucking
No,
PS
games that
Plus.
you've already claimed you can play.
Oh.
That was a game that we claimed.
No, it wasn't. It was on the library. It wasn't on the games this month thing.
Yeah, but because we played it before,
Oh.
it like added it. I don't know how it works.
Can I?
Bloodborne.
Can I? Oh, it's actually loading. I'm gonna start Bloodborne from the beginning. Oh, New Game Plus.
Bashimi's bullying you, by the way.
I know.
Lou.
I said Bloodborne because I forgot how to speak.
See, when you're speaking at this volume, you're actually quite loud.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that was good because then I can set the microphone up to that volume, but then you'll start going.
It's just me.
If you continually talk like this, that's good. That's ideal. That's how you want to talk when you're streaming.
Thing is, I need energy to do this.
That, or if we just set your mic up like halfway across the room and you move your desk, that would also work.
No.
If we set up your desk downstairs.
No. One day we'll have an office, and then it still won't work because
Yeah, but having an office won't solve it because the issue is that you don't talk at a consistent volume.
Yeah. What am I doing? I really shouldn't have started. I've forgotten how to do anything.
You didn't start Bloodborne new.
No, I said New Game Plus.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot you can't fucking jump. Oh, blood vials. Oh shit, I wasted a blood vial.
You can jump.
In Bloodborne?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you jump?
Hold down sprint, let go of sprint, tap the sprint button.
How do you sprint?
Oh my god. I'm not helping you.
Why?
You can figure this out on your own.
Thing is, I keep
Bloodborne
just-
one of your favourite games.
It is, but I haven't played. No, the problem is not the game, it's the PlayStation. I haven't played a PlayStation in over a year. So I'm
Fair
just.
enough.
Oh. I'm just setting fire to things now.
Also, when Elden Ring Night Ring comes out, are we gonna drag you back, kicking and screaming back to Elden
Well, we're
Ring?
gonna have to because it's either single player or 3 player. There's no in between.
Mm.
I want to get the DLC for the current Elden Ring at some point.
Yeah, we haven't.
Send
got that.
Leo to the shame corner. Why am I going to the shame corner? Because I forgot how to play Bloodborne. I actually cannot figure out how to sprint. This is really embarrassing. Oh, I keep using blood vials. Homophobia. Oh, that's how you do something.
You hold down circle to sprint.
Oh.
It's the same button as dodge. I
Yeah,
think.
it is.
Yeah, you hold it
I
down,
somehow
let go,
pressed
tap it.
every button apart from circle.
You hold it down, then tap it, and that'll make you jump.
Whee.
It's the same as every Soulsborne game before Elden Ring. Before Elden Ring went, this is a shit system. Why did we ever do this?
Vishimi, you are right, but why am I in the naughty corner? Why am I the naughty child? I have a cat. And in less than 24 hours, we're gonna have 2 cat.
Yeah, we're getting a cat tomorrow.
No.
Where the actual fuck am I? I've just remembered the joys of rolling everywhere. No, not same breed. We're getting a Maine Coon. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh my god! I forgot.
Jeez, that was loud.
Sorry, I forgot
That
how
was, yeah.
actually fucking awful everything is in Bloodborne.
See, this is the issue now, is that like completely peaked.
No.
But if I account for the peak, we'll never be able to hear Leo normally.
I'm in Thingy Majingi's thingy. Wow, really helpful and good English, Leo. Where the actual fuck? I thought I am in the thing.
If I do that, his mic shouldn't pick me up as much, but I guarantee now that I've changed the settings so that his mic doesn't pick me up,
I'm gonna start doing
Yeah.
ASMR.
he's gonna start talking really quietly and his mic won't pick him up.
Oh, I like legitimately hadn't done anything in New Game Plus. I thought I'd just for some reason gone back to the clinic, but no, I legitimately have done nothing in New Game New Game Plus. I'm in Yarnum. Wait, no, Huh? Yeah, no, I am.
You're at the beginning.
Yeah.
I know exactly where that clinic is.
Yeah, no, I know. I know I'm at the beginning, but for some reason my brain condensed Old Yarnum and Central Yarnum into the same thing. So far, only one thing has tried to murder me, and that makes me incredibly concerned.
What, you mean the first enemy in the game?
What? There was the dog boy. I've forgotten how all of my weapons work. Oh! Sorry, I keep trying to use the wrong fucking button. This is not Zelda Leo.
For those of you at home that think that when Leo shouts it's really loud, it's louder for me because I have the uncompressed audio stream going directly to my ears. At least you guys have a compressor turned on. I've got him plugged directly into my audio interface, which goes directly into my ears.
Is it not beautiful? My screams.
It's loud.
Stop, Leo. This is not Zelda.
It's not. You're right.
I keep trying to.
Cool. That's pretty fucking cool.
I keep trying to use the wrong button to attack. Right.
Oh, that reverse is all visible. Cool.
Right, that's open and close big weapon. That's shoot the rifle. That's wiggly attack. That's wiggly wigglier attack.
Can we everyone applaud Leo for figuring out that he's not playing Zelda?
The unfiltered Leo experience. Is what Bashimi just specifically said. Oh, the amount of screaming in this game is my favourite thing ever.
Still not as much as you though.
I've only screamed like twice. I've lit my first lamp, lads. Are you proud of me?
Oh wowie zowie.
Oh, wowie. Right, I know there's a reason I can't. Can I go that way?
Zowie bowie.
No.
The director of the Warcraft movie.
Right. I remember this being actual penis. This specific first bit. Yeah, I'm so correct. Wow. Oh, I'm not playing Zelda.
I wonder how I would do if I went back to Bloodborne.
Probably better than I am. Whee!
You know what would be really nice? Is if instead of fucking remastering Horizon Zero Dawn, they just released a 68 FPS patch for Bloodborne. Like, you know, it's only the most critically acclaimed game of the entire PS4.
Oh, balls!
But no. What we needed was more Horizon Zero Dawn.
And a fucking 18th re-release of The Last of Us.
Yeah. Do you want The Last of Us Game of the Year HD Giga Cuck Edition?
How did I do that? I'm so...
Leo has gone to inactive.
Right, that's a blood vial.
Oh,
That's-
Leo, you got kicked out of the Discord.
Why did I get kicked out of the Discord?
You've gone to inactive.
I think
drag you
it's
back.
because
Thank you so much.
I think it's because you're sat here and muted and have been the whole time. So it's
Okay.
like you're inactive.
Valid.
It's like Leo's asleep.
Meep moop. Meep moop.
In this new 68th remaster of The Last of Us, Abigail can really stomp on your balls.
Hello.
Do you want Abigail to stomp on your balls? Not Abigail, sorry, Abby. Might be short for Abigail.
I mean, it probably is.
Oh, that's my
It's
bullets.
usually.
Would you like Abby to stomp on your balls?
Free
Someone
with
does.
every purchase.
Well, look no further. I actually the only thing I would approve of if they did another Last of Us remaster of it is if they did another remaster where they made Abby even more buff just to piss off all of the people that complained about her being buff.
Don't want to fight. Oh, fucking penis shit. Fuck.
I'm never having Leo back on stream again. He swears too much. And screams.
He didn't like it. He. I forgot how mean this game is. There's a fucking knobhead with a shield.
Leo discovers that From Software games are hard.
I've played this game.
It's just in.
Oh, I know there's a. Oh, that was literally.
Oh my god.
Do you want to know what that was? It was a statue clipping into frame, and it scared the shit.
It wasn't even an enemy.
Oh my god.
Leonie, you need to start a horror game channel.
I would love someone to run a Call of Cthulhu game with fucking Leo as one of the players, because that would be
So
amazing.
great. I'm so good at games. Oh no, you're scary. Ow, you did a lot of damage. I'm gonna die.
Cool.
I, in fact, died.
1 out of 12 done.
I want to play through like Phasmophobia or something with Leo.
Content warning! Yo, we should get content warning for Lethal Company.
Artemis
Just
has
play
just
that.
chosen to sit on my desk and stare at me. No, thank you. I'm trying to
He's
play.
probably thinking, what is this
I'm in the
nutcase
dead
doing?
place. The hunter's garage. I forgot what it's called.
Hunter's Garage.
It's the hunter's something. Hunter's dream. There
The
we go.
Hunter's Garage. Wow.
Ah! I never thought playing Bloodborne could like make me laugh, cry with laughter.
The Hunter's Garage, everybody.
Stop eating your sweatshirt, you egg.
Right, I'm going harsher on the compressor with Leo.
Wow.
So it should make his louds less loud and his quiets more quiet. But it will also mean if it picks up me, I will also be the same.
Acquire items. Oh, no, thank you. Sell items. Oh, thank you. Leave. Stop. Sorry, the cat. You probably can't hear it. The cat is taking mouthfuls of her sweatshirt and just ripping it. Don't lick my screen. No, you cannot be trusted. Oh no, I don't want to take a screenshot. Inventory.
Right, I have adjusted Leo's settings a bit more. Watch, he's now going to drop in volume. Again. Do you play other Souls-likes? I mean, we all played through Elden Ring. I've completed Elden Ring twice.
I have completed it 3 times.
Damn, showing off.
haven't.
I've never completed Dark Souls 1. I've gotten pretty far. But I keep playing it and then not playing it.
I've got a bit into Dark Souls 3. I've not beaten the first boss of Bloodborne.
And if it counts, I'm currently playing Jedi Survivor.
I've forgotten who the first boss in Bloodborne is.
Depends on whether you get the optional one or not.
Yeah.
'Cause there's Cleric Beast, or there's old Daddy Gascoigne.
Daddy Gascoigne's
Well-
second.
Oh,
Is he?
is
Yeah.
he? Because he's the first boss I've fought.
He's the first boss, unless you find Cleric Beast.
Oh.
But Cleric Beast is optional, it just gives you a lantern. It gives you a lantern quite close to Daddy Gascoigne.
I don't know why I thought Gascoigne was the second.
Or Gascione, as we used to say.
But yeah. I've gotten a
Gascioli.
bit into Dark Souls 3, and I have all but the final boss of the Elden Ring DLC that I've beaten.
Can I remember how to leave the Hunter's Dream is the real question. Oh, it's Scary Doll Lady.
And then we've obviously both played through Jedi Fallen Order.
Fucking
you've
love that
also
game. One of my
played through
favorite games,
Survivor.
Fallen Order.
Which Tombstone?
Yeah, I've not played through much of Survivor just because it doesn't run well on my computer.
And getting it to run in general is a challenge.
I mean, yeah.
I've got an itchy leg.
I genuinely, it makes me so sad that it's so poorly optimized even after all this time, because it is genuinely a really good game. But the port is just so bad. I recommend, if it's ever on sale for like really cheap on like PS5 or something, getting it.
Yeah.
Tomb mold.
Because yeah, Jedi Fallen Order is one of my favorite games. I've beaten it like so many times on all of the difficulties. I've played it through. I fucking love that game.
Sorry, but should we just ask if I have a speech impediment?
No, he's just stupid.
No, I'm just doing. I do, but it's not that. I can't pronounce R's properly. But no, the Bloodborne thing is I just can't words. I did a whole 20-minute presentation today in front of most of the staff of the aquarium that I work at, and yet I still can't say words. To be fair, I did fail at words during said presentation. Oh.
In my opinion, by the way,
Ew.
Jedi Survivor, the combat is better than Fallen Order.
Yeah.
I like the stances more. But again, it's like hard to recommend when the FPS could crap out and like break during a boss fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I've just remembered how to aim.
And also, there's way more customization in Survivor. Survivor's the second one of Jedi, of the two Jedi games. The amount of customization you get for like Cal and BD and the lightsaber is really good.
I will always say that Jedi Fallen Order. I keep on fucking saying it, the wrong one. Jedi Fallen Order is my favorite piece of Star Wars media.
Fair.
Like, generally.
Understandable. I know it's something I've also said quite a lot. However, the only thing I ever need in my life is if they were to just make a Sith game using the like combat from Survivor or Fallen Order.
Hello.
I just want a Sith game, a good Sith game that like we only have one good Sith game.
And what do you mean fucking Star Wars Force Unleashed?
I mean, Force Unleashed is good, but it's not a Souls-like. It's a hack and slash.
Yeah.
And like, granted, Force Unleashed are good. They're good games. I like them. And I also, of everything that Disney have ever decided to turn into a series or movie, Force Unleashed is the thing I want most. And also is likely the thing we'll get the least. It's at probably the bottom of the list. If nothing else, then because they decided to sully and desecrate the name Starkiller by creating fucking Starkiller Base. When they said the words Starkiller in a mainline Star Wars film, I have never been so soul destroyed. You hear the name Starkiller Base and you're like, oh shit, is that a base?
Yep.
That's Starkiller?
Leo's gone again.
Yeah. Is that a base that Starkiller resides in? No.
It's just Big Death Star.
No, it's just the planet that ginger dickhead sits on and goes, I don't care if I win, I just need him to lose.
Oh. Okay, how do they do like that in this style? I mean, that's kind of the Stardew Valley style for me, I guess. Do any of these? Probably not. No.
Really
Cool.
appreciate that Leo brings penis shit fuck chaos energy while Blue brings quietly throwing glass bottles at pedestrians when they should be solving a crime chaos energy. The only Star Wars games I ever played was the Star Wars 2 game on 2DS, and let me tell, that shit was indeed a game.
One of the games of all time.
It was one of the games of all time. I also used to
Oh,
play
penis.
Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
Sorry.
Leo!
Oh my god, I'm getting like bumfucked right now.
Trying to have a conversation
I'm sorry,
here.
I'm sorry, I got jump scared.
Yeah, Star Wars 3 Revenge of the Sith for the PlayStation 2, which was like a 2D fighting game.
Oh yes, I remember seeing about that.
But it
Oh
was
my
actually fun. It had like terrain damage, you know, like the DC Injustice game where you could like destroy and move to different
Yes.
arenas and stuff.
Yeah,
It had that kind of thing.
Injustice, yeah.
It did that before Injustice did.
Hmm.
And it was cool. And I loved just playing as Anakin and just like fighting Mace Windu. Because you could set up like you could just play as different characters versus characters, but it also had a storyline. And it was also back in the day where, you know, you had cheats you could enable.
Hmm.
And there was like a little booklet that came with the game that had the cheats listed in it. So you could like turn on tiny enemies or like big head
Gone are
mode.
the days of video game manuals,
Encouraging you to cheat.
or just video game manuals in general.
Yeah.
In general, yeah. They don't put those in things anymore. Which is sad because, like, some of the coolest things that came with games were in the boxes, you know?
Hmm.
Like, have you ever owned a physical copy of not Elden Ring, of Elder Scrolls Skyrim?
Yes. Yeah, I had the map as well.
Yeah, it came with a massive, like, proper canvas map.
Canvas. I don't think it was canvas. It was like that kind of that weird paper that like the game manual and all that it was made out of.
No, it wasn't that, like, plasticky paper. It was, like, a really nice material.
Hmm.
And it was dope as heck. My first ever playthrough of Skyrim was on the Xbox 360.
Mine was
Fun
on
fact.
the PS3.
And my second ever playthrough of Skyrim, I believe, is what put my YouTube channel up to
Yeah.
100 subscribers. Leo playing Bloodborne just sounds like a gnome.
Or a turtle having
Whoa.
sex with a shoe. Ow.
Hello, me old chum.
Not a goblin.
Not
Not
a
a elf. I'm a gnome.
And you've been no.
Stoned.
Oh.
The
What?
weird shit that's going on with my headphones and the PlayStation is making Bloodborne sound even more terrifying than normal. Oh, hello, sir. Can I interest you in a stabbing?
Oh, hello, sir. My fine gentleman.
George, was it you that sent me the meme about London and Bloodborne?
Yes. It was like Dark Souls, like stuff. You can always be rebuilt. Elden Ring. The gods can be overthrown. Bloodborne. Don't go to London. Worst
Don't go to London.
decision of my life.
Oh!
I'll find it. I'll find the meme. And I'll resend it to
Why
my
do
friends.
people fucking jump out of absolute bollocks nowhere here?
I swear this isn't what you sounded like when we played Bloodborne before.
Dark Souls. Finding a
Yeah, it's
purpose
'cause-
and reason to go on can take you a long way. Elden Ring. A broken world can still be mended with enough ambition. Sekiro. Hesitation is defeat. Bloodborne. Don't go to London. Worst mistake of my life.
I'm just shooting a lamppost. Oh my god!
I'm just shooting a lamp.
I got a blood
Leo
echo.
2025.
No! Leave me alone! Wee!
Leave me alone.
Hello, why are we not blood vialing? Thank you, sir. Oh no! I've got the whole lot. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
I was
bonk.
expecting this to be a very peaceful painting stream.
And then Leo happened.
Well, at least I'm not playing Hollow Knight again.
To be fair, I don't know what would be worse, this or if Leo was playing
True.
Dead by Daylight.
This. Trust me, this. Maybe.
No, I reckon if you were playing Dead by Daylight, you'd be going, "Oh no, I'm being chased! Oh no, he's gonna get me! Oh no, I'm gonna
Look,
die!"
do you want me to be in audible volume? Because if you do, I will just be narrating the game. If not, I will just not say anything the whole stream, because that's how it always is.
Where's the in-between stage where you are a human's volume without being a goblin?
Am I not allowed to be a stream goblin? I'm the resident pet goblin.
Most people are able to talk at an audible volume without screaming.
Nah. Not
How about
really.
your presentation today? You were the most audible person that talked.
Yeah.
Where's that energy?
I had a fucking microphone, Lawrence.
You got a microphone now, Leo!
Oh. Oh. Let me scream, okay? I'm being chased by scary, decomposing villagers.
Why is Leo turning into Gollum? There's no such thing as a peaceful Blue the Nerd stream.
Oh! I just got bazookaed. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in a fucking...
Excuse me?
You come up here and attack me. I don't really want to go down there. I wish you could crouch. I'd be unstoppable if I could crouch.
Can you crouch in Bloodborne?
No.
You sure? Click the left stick.
1 second. I am currently being... There we go. No, you just kind of like bloop 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 bloop.
No, maybe
I've got to be.
crouch in Elden Ring.
Yeah, no, because I
Mm.
used to teabag everything.
Also, why do you think you would be unstoppable if you could crouch?
I don't know.
What do you think you would gain by crouching in
Crouching?
Bloodborne?
Teabagging things?
Really are a Dead by Daylight player.
Oh, he has a gun. I forgot about that. I'm up here, you coward. Shoot me from up here. If I hide behind a lamppost, you can't hit me. I think I'd be a really good streamer, actually. It's just this motherfucker with a gun.
Sneak Archer Bloodborne build.
Oh, poo. Oh, oh no, it's not Zelda, Leo.
That folder.
Crisis averted, crisis averted. Oh, there's dogs now. Oh, there's dogs now. Oh, it's not Zelda. It's not Zelda. Artemis is not impressed with me.
Copy that into the main
Oh,
one.
I know, I know.
Leo's
I
gone
know,
again.
I know, I know. Oh, oh.
I don't know how to solve it. I guess if Leo unmutes himself and then George, you mute Leo.
Yeah, that could work.
That way he won't constantly
Yeah.
get kicked.
Have I been kicked again?
Yeah.
Can
Yes.
you add me back in a sec?
I can do that.
I've definitely got better at this game, not just because I'm on New Game Plus, but like, do you remember the first time I started Bloodborne and I literally, it took me fucking hours to get through this first. Like,
Well, you do have endgame gear.
yeah, but like I was absolutely, I like had a crisis over the fact that I couldn't play this fucking game because I loved it so much. And I was like, I'm so bad at it. But I've definitely gotten slightly less shit at games.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay for improving. Now you just have to finish Elden Ring.
Oh,
Yeah, when he can, Leo just needs to unmute his mic and then should be all good.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm being violently
Yeah.
assaulted. Oh
I
my
do-
god, he has a shotgun.
I do really want a Bloodborne remaster. I know I've said it before. Or even just a sequel that's like
Yeah.
60 FPS. But I don't think it needs a sequel is the thing.
There we go. I'm on mute. Lawrence, you might.
I've already muted you.
No, I don't. I think they should remake it though, because look at the state of this deer antler headpiece. It looks like rat's tails.
Oh yeah, no, in hindsight, the game, when you, especially like, I have a 4K and a 1440p screen. When I play it on either of those, the game's kinda ugly. The anti-aliasing on it is not good enough for like high-res screens.
Yeah, like I don't have the nicest screen in the world, but you can very obviously tell that this is.
But like literally
Ass.
all it needs is just a 60 FPS patch, and I would tolerate the graphics. If they just uncapped the frame rate.
I know. I want better graphics. If they're gonna commit, they might as well commit.
But the thing is, like a lot of games that you can play on PS5, they didn't remaster, but when the PS5 came out, they went, we've uncapped the frame rate when you play it on PS5.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it with Bloodborne. Even though it's been proven by modders that if you jailbreak, they did it on a PS4 Plus. They did it, or Pro, or whatever it was called. They jailbroke a PS4 Pro, uncapped the frame rate, and had it running at 60, zero issues. So it's possible on a PS5. And they won't do it. And I don't know why. I don't understand why they wouldn't want to improve the gameplay experience of one of the most popular PlayStation 5 games. And why they're like, Horizon Zero Dawn remaster for the PS5. This game is like 3 years old and we are remastering it. Okay, bye.
What do you mean closed by a fucking device?
They remastered fucking Spider-Man. They released the PS5 and went, we're re-releasing Spider-Man, which is like a year old. But no, but Bloodborne? No. They've released those games on PC now.
Baby, no thank
They
Not
have
Bloodborne, though.
ported. They have ported Spider-Man, God of War,
Ratchet and
etc.
Clank.
to PC. Ratchet and Clank, flagship games to PC. Not Bloodborne. Arguably, the
Sorry.
one platform that everybody would want to play Bloodborne on, especially like Soulspawn streamers.
Yeah.
No, you're not getting it. Like, why? I don't get it. I just don't get what PlayStation, like Sony's angle is here, you know? If Skyrim and The Last of Us can get 500 remasters each, I don't see why Bloodborne can't get one. Yeah. I just don't get it.
Oh, fucking sorry.
Fucking hell.
There's a large lad right here. No, I did not consent to that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Look, he's huge, okay?
Oh, it's one of the brick guys.
Yeah, he literally just no, I just dodged into the abyss.
Rolls into a wall.
No, don't get yourself stuck in a. Oh yeah, he's.
Same thing with Red Dead Redemption 1, like, come on. Yeah, that... See, I don't really have a problem with that getting remastered. Like, if Rockstar really wants to do that, fine.
Because
Having that run better on PCs
yeah.
is a good thing.
Also, like, Red Dead Redemption 1 is an old game now.
Yeah, that's like a PS2 game, isn't it?
Probably.
Xbox 360 at the very least. Yeah, that game's pretty old. It didn't get remastered, is what I'm saying. They just released a remaster. They released one last
it was
year.
recently released on Steam. Maybe it was just a release and not a remaster.
Well, they it's an HD re-release at the very least.
Okay.
Because you can up the resolution to 4K. But like all I cared about really is that you can play it at 60 FPS 4K. Like that's fine. And now it actually supports modern hardware at the very least, which Bloodborne doesn't. My biggest issue with Red Dead Redemption 1 was that the price that they re-released it for. Because that's like a 15-year-old game at this point that they released for like what, £40, I think, maybe even 60. They re-released it with the DLC and that's about it. But they like made it playable. And that's the big thing.
Which is more than what can be said for the fucking GTA collection.
Yeah. Ugh. I mean, I don't want to say that you know they put much effort into it because they obviously probably didn't, but that's just Rockstar for you. And the less I say about Rockstar, the better, because I will get demonetized if I voice the words that I want to say about Rockstar. Did you know that since the release of GTA 5, Rockstar UK has not paid a single pound in tax?
Oh.
But has, on the other hand, received millions of pounds in tax rebates.
Oh.
Which means that your tax money actually funds GTA 5.
Huh.
Isn't that a fun little thing?
That is a fun little thing.
I am trapped. I cannot escape.
Escape.
Oh! Oh.
Oh.
I did it. Don't.
What, did you kill Gasquio?
No. I can summon him. This.
Oh. Summon?
Yeah. Wait, what? This. Yeah, no, this isn't.
That's not where you
No. Can we not?
summon him to help you.
I guess so, but what am I fighting? There's nothing left.
Got nothing left.
There's got nothing left. I can't do that. I'm really sorry. I can't do accents.
I didn't even know you could summon.
No, I don't remember being able to before.
I mean, that's clearly a door to go through there, not?
This? No. No, nothing but darkness.
I can't remember where to go from here. Up a staircase somewhere.
Yeah, there is. I swear there was a lantern close by here.
But what does...
I don't want to use an echo or anything.
Is it Father Gascoigne, or is it a player called Father Gascoigne?
No, it is. It definitely is. Yeah, Father Gascioni.
What are the builds like in Bloodborne? Like, are there some unique mechanics compared to the other Souls-likes? There's gun parrying.
There's low-key, like, magic, but
The
not,
magic's shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not like Elden Ring magic.
You've got guns. You can do shields and stuff. It's a much more aggressive game.
Yeah. I am currently like actively covered in blood right now.
Like when you take damage, if you damage enemies, you can get some of the health that you've
Mhm.
taken back. Like mechanics like that
I've
A rally
forgotten how you
mechanic.
open this gate.
from the other side.
Yeah, but I've forgotten how you get there.
Um,
That's the problem.
I don't know how to describe what makes it different to other Souls likes.
I like it.
It's Bloodborne.
Yeah.
A lot of your weapons have two different stances. So, like you start off with a switch axe, or a cleaver, and you can swap it between like one-handed, which is quite fast, and two-handed, which it like splits it apart into a bigger weapon and it's slower, but deals more damage per hit and has more range.
I swear there's meant to be.
Or there's my favorite weapon, which was the is it the Moonlight Greatsword in Elden Ring or Bloodborne?
In Bloodborne, because it's the Dark Moon in
Yeah, Dark
Elden
Moon
Ring.
Greatsword.
in Elden Ring.
Right, there's puppies.
The Moonlight Greatsword in Bloodborne, and also the other one that's a very similar style that I can't remember what it's called. It's
Is it Ludwig's? But no, that's
Ludwig's,
yeah.
Ludwig's Greatsword or something.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the normal sword version. It's a little sword, and you have a giant sword blade on your back, and you
Oh,
put the
yeah, I've
sword
seen
into
that.
it, and it goes chunk, and then you have a massive sword. The Moonlight Greatsword, you instead of putting it into your back and going ka-chunk, you go pew, and then it turns into a big energy greatsword. I love them.
I'm slightly concerned because I've not found a single other lantern. Or the quick way back to the other lantern.
Sucks.
So
Carry on the way you're going. There might be a ladder or something.
I think I've exhausted my options here. Oh wait, will I can what? Can.
Leo learns to explore in video games.
Whoa. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no, what have I found? Oh, I found the sewers. The sewers.
Wow. Here's a challenge for you, Leo.
What?
Find Eileen without accidentally killing her.
Oh my god, I was so sad. I wanted to be her friend, but I couldn't because I accidentally punched her once.
You didn't just accidentally punch her, you saw her, ran up to her and started attacking her.
Yeah, no, I had to because at some point really early on in the story, I accidentally punched her, and because of that, she then was hostile for me throughout the rest of the game.
No, she was hostile with you because you thought she was an enemy and then ran up and attacked her.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But she didn't die, and then so I couldn't get her storyline at all because at some point I had punched her, and she was hostile for me for the rest of the game, so I couldn't do her storyline. So in the end, I just had to kill her. I still cannot find a lantern. I forgot where they are.
Lucky this game had a Witcher crossover. Ho, ho, ho.
What game?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Oh.
I was gonna keep it as a surprise to be like, hey, look at this cool thing I did.
Oh.
But nah, fuck it. I found the sprites for Balatro and I'm redrawing them as like D&D characters. And the spades face cards I'm doing as the Curse of Strahd party.
I've still
yeah,
not played Balatro.
It's fun. I've been
Awesome.
addicted to it, playing it during my lunch break at work. But yeah, unfortunately, they didn't. So the Witcher crossover is one of the cards isn't Triss, so I couldn't just grab that and use that for Danya. So I'm using the Yennefer card, which is the Queen of Spades, as a base.
Hmm.
I really feel like I have done something completely incorrect here.
Accidentally hit the blacksmith in your first playthrough, and let's just say it's collecting a bit of dust now. Can you not make up with the blacksmith?
Are you talking? What black? Is there a blacksmith in Bloodborne?
No, probably in.
I was gonna say,
the one
isn't
in
that
Dark
in Elden?
Souls.
Or the one in Elden Ring as well?
I don't know if you can hit the one in Elden
No, not in Elden Ring, because Round Table is no combat zone.
until you get invaded.
Can we stop standing pretty, please? Where the actual fuck is the lantern?
There's probably shortcuts that you've just
Yeah,
walked
no,
past.
I have like thoroughly investigated.
God, one thing I found in Dark Souls 3 that, as someone that's played a lot of Elden Ring, is really annoying. It's not being able to level up at the bonfire.
Oh, can you not?
No, in Dark Souls 3, you had to go back to the
Oh,
fucking
Guess I'm down here now.
Firelink Shrine
Oh, that's
every
weird.
time you want to level up.
Huh. In Dark Souls 1, you can level up at the bonfire.
Whoa.
I wonder why
Whoa,
they
buddy.
changed that.
Hmm.
That's a weird mechanic to change.
Yeah, you have to talk, at least from what I've found and from talking about it with my friends, you had to speak to the firekeeper every time you want to level up.
That's weird. That's a weird choice.
Hmm.
Rats, 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 rats.
I like that in Dark Souls, from the beginning, it basically goes like, here's a really high level area you could just explore and get like completely sharted on in. Have fun. And then goes, oh, and also you don't have fast travel yet, so if you do get in there and then you get stuck, good luck getting out. Because there's a whole area that has skeletons that reanimate until you kill the person that's reanimating them, and they're quite far into the levels. And the skeletons will literally deck you in like a hit or two at low level, and it's literally just round the corner from the Firelink Shrine bonfire. My like hands hurting painting today. I don't know. I don't know if I'm holding my paintbrush weird.
I've really gone on a weird one. I won't lie. Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Got a very wiggly cat.
What happened to my music? I was listening to music. Oh, YouTube did the like video pause, still watching thing. I hate when streaming services do that. Yes, I'm still watching. Die in a fire.
Oh, I got the fucking egg birds.
Like, if I'm using YouTube for background music, chances are I'm not gonna notice if you pause it.
I beg for a lantern. Please give me the lantern. I just want a lantern. Or a shortcut, or literally fucking anything.
Who wants to place a bet on how many lanterns and shortcuts Leo has walked past?
I'm not very observant. I just like to go around with my stupid hat on. I'm so like conscious that I'm gonna squish the cat. Oh, piss off! Yeah, that's what I thought. Those crows in Bloodborne are homophobic. Diagnosed. Oh!
Leo gets annoyed every time he has to fight enemy in Bloodborne.
No, the crows are stupid because they're like, oh, I'm on the floor and I'm incapable of functioning, and then they're not, and then but when they're on the floor you can't like hit them very well, and then suddenly they're like, ha, joke's on you, I'm actually sentient, and then they murk you. Thank you for coming to my TED talk.
Weaponate.
Great question.
I don't remember the lightning.
Oh, I am in fact using Eileen's.
Why is it all lightningy?
It's because I've got bolt paper on it by accident. Whip some Molotov cocktails out instead. Right, that's that lad. Not really a fan of that guy.
Are you remembering you have heavy and light attacks?
Yeah.
And you can do jump attacks?
Yeah. Can I like... Sorry, ignoring you. Bye. Oh no, I'm on the wrong side of the ladder. Run, 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 run. No, go, 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 go. Everything's
You
fine.
can sprint climb ladders.
That's fine, I don't need to. Yeah, I got a
You did
shortcut.
almost die.
Oh no, I didn't. Did I? I don't really know. I don't really think this aids me in any way, shape or form.
Here's a short.
But it's not, because I still haven't found another lantern at all.
Yeah, you know where the shortcuts generally take you to.
Not the lantern, because it's not here.
There is a lantern near there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Where?
And there's like the main first lantern with like 3 shortcuts
Yeah,
between
but I
here.
haven't found the shortcuts. It's not there, because that goes back up to the bridge with the scraggly guy on
There's
it.
a ladder up on that bridge. I'm like 99% sure. There's a lantern on this bridge as well.
Yeah, but there's the bitch.
And there's also a building that comes off the bridge with a lantern in it. So there are like 3 lanterns between where you were and where you started.
Wait, where's the building?
That further down there and to the left. The
Okay,
door.
let me aggro a dog and... I just want one of you. Just one. Just one.
Was it latter or ladder? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? What do you mean?
It's a ladder with a D. I'm just not very good at...
Ladder has
pronouncing
2
those.
Ds. Latter has 2 Ts. But they mean different things.
No! No! Yeah, rub it in. Shove me down the stairs, you bitch.
Did you die?
Yes. I still didn't find a fucking shortcut.
Yeah, there's that building you get to. The quickest way there is underneath it. There's the entrance to it is guarded by like 2 brick dudes, I think.
My brain literally cannot process where this goes.
So ladder
No,
with 2
no,
Ds
no, no,
is
no.
the thing you climb
Oh.
the shimmy. And latter with 2 Ts
It's like later on.
is like
the second
yeah, the
one.
latter option, the thing that came after.
Stop throwing Molotov cocktails. It is not polite. Did I leave the Discord call again?
No.
No,
Oh, George is still here.
I'm just quiet.
Silence.
He's just judging you, Leo.
Yeah, that's honestly
Yeah,
so,
heavily.
so fair.
You guys.
Oh, stop throwing Molotov cocktails. It is not polite. We have discussed this.
If they ever release a 60 FPS patch for Bloodborne, I will play it through on stream.
Multiplayer Bloodborne playthrough on stream.
What?
Multiplayer Bloodborne stream.
Oh my god, multiplayer Bloodborne is horrific.
Me and Leo played it through a multiplayer. It's like Elden Ring in that it's more difficult.
Yeah.
But also unless it comes out on PC and we can get a multiplayer mod, the multiplayer is a ball ache to get working. You have to put.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, you have to put down like a summon thing, kind of like in Elden Ring.
But it's somehow worse.
Yeah, it's worse, and it takes like 30 seconds to a minute to work most times.
I'm kind of tempted to get Elden Ring for PC as well, and because I want to try like a lot of the mods for like and like and stuff like that.
I didn't hear what you said there, George,
Sorry.
because Leo was yelling.
Yeah, I want to try a lot of like. There's a lot of like mods and stuff for Elden Ring that seem pretty cool, and I kind of want to pick it up again on PC, but I don't know. I feel like I might have to get. I feel like I might have to get Night Rain twice, once on PC, once on PlayStation, so I can play it on PlayStation with you guys, and then play it on PC with my uni mates.
I'd assume that Night Rain is going to have crossplay.
No.
Oh, have they said it's not?
It's already been confirmed that it's not.
Really?
Yep.
The game that's literally designed to be play multiplayer. They're not going to do crossplay, even though they're releasing it on multiple platforms. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why are From Software and Sony like simultaneously the best at making games and the fucking stupidest people?
And Nintendo.
No, Nintendo's its own thing. We don't talk about Nintendo.
Oh.
Did we see the Switch 2 trailer? You thought it was a meme at first? It looks fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were like, you can use a Joy-Con as a mouse! Revolutionary technology!
Wait, what?
Did you not hear about that?
I didn't see that, no.
Have you seen how the Joy-Cons connect to the Switch?
Yeah, it's like
the most
click
easily
magnets
breakable
on.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
like the sliding click on. I like that.
Yeah,
They've
that
moved
was
it.
like the whole Switch part.
They've moved where the IR sensor is in the Switch remote. So now you can use the Switch as a mouse if you put the IR sensor down on a table.
Oh.
Because everybody knows that playing an FPS on a Switch... well, playing FPSs on Switches aren't great. But what will definitely fix it is using a janky Joy-Con mouse instead of just, I don't know, using a PC.
What do you mean Overwatch on Switch wasn't a success?
I noticed you've been playing Smite again recently.
Okay, so I've not actually played it. I'm going to play Smite. Blaine and I are going to try out Smite 2.
Yeah,
But
I
the
saw that
thing
Smite
is-
2 as a thing.
In order to link your Smite account to Smite 2, you had to, and it makes sense. You have to like go into Smite 1 and link it from there. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I only found this out after I'd uninstalled Smite 1. So I had to fucking reinstall it and then open it up and be like, yep, link my account. And yeah. Because Blaine and I used to play a lot of it, to be honest.
Yeah. Have you played any... When is Smite 2 coming out?
I'm not sure.
What do you know what's changing?
I'm not sure.
What
If
makes
it's an
it
Overwatch
worth
2
releasing a
situation?
second game versus just...
I'm not sure. Honestly, no fucking idea.
Is it just going to be Overwatch 2? Also known as Overwatch 1, but with broken promises.
But with I thought you were going to say,
Why
but with a
Smite
leprosy.
2?
I mean, that too. Overwatch 2 is just Overwatch 1 with leprosy. People still play Overwatch 2, and that surprises me.
Especially fucking like Marvel Rivals is out and kind of taken Overwatch's place.
Yeah, and also, like, I don't think I've ever spoken to anyone that plays Overwatch 2 that goes, yeah, this is a fun game I enjoy playing.
Yeah.
I guess it's like League of Legends in that sense. Like, no one that plays
Mhm.
League enjoys League.
Yeah.
Go away, go away, go away.
They made an Overwatch 2 years ago, Bashimi, keep up.
I
When did
used
Overwatch
to
2
play
come out?
League.
Like 2024? 2023?
Maybe. When Overwatch 2. 4th of October 2022.
Even earlier than I guessed. 2023 was, I was like, that sounds about right. Nope. No! And they broke every single promise they made, apart from the fact that it would be a game. Although that one's debatable.
Yeah. And hell, they're even the biggest change in Overwatch 2, the going to 5v5, they're even taking that back as well.
Yep.
Overwatch Classic, woo, let's go. Why? But no,
So we decided to re-release a game we'd already made because we needed more money.
I genuinely, I played a bit of Marvel Rivals and it's fun.
Is it? I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
bother.
I did
personally.
it.
That's fair.
But
I've-
like,
Quite a few of
knowing
my
how
friends play
Overwatch
it,
made
so-
me feel to play, I just don't think I'm gonna enjoy it.
Lawrence,
That's
I
fair.
found the shortcut gate. It happened.
Yay! Good job,
Thing
Leo. I'm proud of
is-
you.
I'm only gonna play it sparingly. I'm not even gonna touch any kind of competitive with a barge pole, and I'm only gonna play it if there's at least 4 people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
if I'm
don't
playing
have-
with at least 4 other people.
I don't have enough friends for that.
Yeah.
The only game, like FPS I can think of that I never got tilted at really was Apex Legends.
Mm.
And I think it's because there was just enough downtime between encounters.
Yeah.
Like, I used to really enjoy the finals, and I think I got quite good at the finals. However, I actually also fucking hated it.
Mm. I think a problem you have, I've found this with quite a few games, like the finals, is we get into it and we get into it as a group, and then you grind the shit out of it on your own, and that tilts you so
Yeah,
much.
and then I start hating the game as a result. I didn't even play the finals competitively in it. I still... The problem was, though, is like with the finals, for example, the battle passes they released, like, really incentivized doing nothing else with your time.
Mm.
And I hate battle passes. They make games really
Yeah.
unfun for me. But they're just there to grind money out of people. Keep on making me money. Yeah, I did play it on stream one time.
I think the only battle pass that I've ever gone like hard to complete, and it honestly killed the game for me for a long time, was a Smite battle pass, and it was when they did an Avatar: The Last Airbender one,
Ah,
and Blaine and I and another one of our friends grinded the shit out of that, and it
Yeah.
honestly I could not play Smite for like a couple months after it because I just hated the game.
yeah, I completed, 2 of the finals battle passes? And I have never played it since. So that was clearly a good use of my time. The finals had some really substantial balancing issues, though, which kind of made it not fun. Like, it was one of those games where if you didn't play it in a very specific way with a team in a very specific layout, you were just set to lose. It didn't encourage having fun and trying new things.
Yeah, I've honestly found I've gone off of like competitive style, any most kind of PvP games. I just don't enjoy anymore.
Same. I
The
haven't
only
played
one,
them in a long time.
yeah, the only one that I played a fair bit recently, and this is gonna sound fucking mad, but it's one that Blaine and I picked up because it was free, and we
Is it
thought we'd
Genshin
try it.
Impact?
No, it is My Hero Ultra Rumble,
Oh.
and it's basically like My Hero Academia Battle Royale. But
Oh,
honestly, it's
that
kind of
sounds
fun.
worse than what I was thinking.
It's fucking slop, dude. It's fucking video game slop. But there's something about it. Like, and I don't play it a lot. I don't feel like playing a lot. But honestly, it's enjoyable when we do play it.
You almost had me on board with thinking it was like My Hero Fighter Z or something.
No. Oh no. If only.
You remember you
No,
had to pull out the motivational quotes to manage sanity levels. Yeah, no, the finals not good.
Sorry, go on.
No,
Yeah, My Hero Ultra Rumble is absolute garbage because not only is it a fucking My Hero Battle Royale, it's got fucking gacha elements and the gacha rates are dog shit.
Oh.
But
See, I've avoided
you know what? The
gachas
gameplay
as
is
well.
fun. Fun?
I've been avoiding gachas as well.
Yeah.
I went off gachas as a concept as well because they're just there to farm money off of people as well.
Oh, of course.
Any concept that just exists as like money substitute for gameplay, I have gone off and refused to play. So like games that primarily focus around either battle passes, loot boxes, or both, I don't want to play that. Games that primarily focus on gacha as a mechanic, I don't want to play that.
Yeah.
Remember how much time I put into For Honor?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how I was actually quite good at For Honor?
Yeah.
I don't like who I was when I played that game.
For Honor as a concept was really cool. I like For Honor as an idea. But just it is like I know you stopped because it made you fucking mad. It is one of the two games that there are two games that I have actively just gotten angry at that I just stopped playing. For Honor is one of them, and the other is Dead by Daylight. So both of those games, honestly, it's a skill issue that I got mad at, but it just spiraled so much that I got fucking angry. And it's just missing the fucking quick time event on repairing the thing. I missed it once. I missed it again. I got angry. I missed it again. I got more angry. And then I just stopped playing from that round onwards.
I was like Overwatch equivalent of probably Diamond in For Honor. And I could go games... even when playing with you, I could go games where we'd complete a game, win, and I'd have like 15 to 25 kills and maybe 3 deaths. And those 3 deaths would make me angry, which is not healthy.
Oh no.
Oh, I forgot that I now need 1,700 what? 173,000 blood echoes to level up.
Yeah, you're quite a high level. Yeah, like I don't play competitive or PvP games anymore.
Nah.
I will not be touching rivals. Even games that would probably actually interest me, like, you know, Magic Arena, I'd get salty at that because the game's RNG would just dish me out a hot shit hand every time. And you just had people with decks built for like round 2 wins, and if you didn't get a hand that could compete, you would just lose. Hated that. Your brain is way too hungry for any form of serotonin. But like the new Pokemon trading card game, like on
Yeah.
mobiles, I've just avoided touching because I know what I'll be like.
Yeah. Oh, I've not got online and played it online because to be honest, I've just stopped playing it. I've just lost interest in it. But like the few matches I did play against CPU, yeah, fucking dog shit RNG always makes you go first, which in the Pokemon TCG is like actually a disadvantage. You get shitey hands and just like the coin tosses are never in your favor.
Yeah. I just remember one of the things that made me go, yeah, I'm quitting this game with Magic was when I was up against an opponent. I drew no land. I mulliganed and drew no land. Ended up going first, so I didn't get a card draw. The opponent I was up against was running a poison rush deck, and genuinely killed me in, I think, 3 rounds. In that time, I got out. I don't think I even got out a single creature before they killed me.
Mm.
And I was like, yeah, I'm done. I did
Yeah,
love
no, that's
playing
fair.
that heal deck I had, though, which would just get you to obscene levels of health. I think, did I send you... Where did I send you the screenshot of the health I managed to reach in a match on that
Probably
game?
on
Was it on
Discord.
Facebook?
Probably on Discord.
I think I actually sent it on Facebook because the image was too big.
Maybe.
Scroll down. Sent you a Beat Saber score on Facebook. There it is. So you start off on what? 20
30?
health? 30 health? In a match, I managed to get up to 678 health, and in a round,
Jesus.
managed to deal 783 damage.
Jesus.
Because the heal deck, which is a deck I've been tempted to try and build in real life, you ended up with like a shit ton of tokens that would gain pluses from you healing. You would get more tokens every time you healed. You'd have tokens with lifelink. Like in that round, I had 2 celestial unicorns, I think that says. One was 143, 142, and the other was 104, 103.
Jesus.
Oh, and I had an 163, 163 cleric. I had 10, 21, 21 angels. A 56, 56 angel. It was obscene. But if someone was running a poison deck, it was a hard counter because you can't heal poison.
Yeah.
Are you going? Leo is leaving.
Bye,
Say bye, Leo.
Bye. Wait, just turn the microphone.
Are you going now? So I muted you and then you said bye. You want to say bye and then I'll mute you?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now I will mute. You have the micro USB cable. You found it. You literally went, oh, that's where my cables were. Don't forget to leave the Discord call, Leo. You do that every time as well. There we go. I'm trying to think how I can mute his mic. I can mute it on stream easily, but I can't mute it on Discord easily.
Just unplug it, forehead.
Bye. Why do they not give me any options to mute it? I really wish that the interface I have had a mute button. The closest I have is like I can just turn his volume down, but then I'll forget. Like, and I have his volume like honed in now. The floof appears. The floof do appear. Unless I just commit to using voice meter banana on everything. You're not being picked up at all. Leo saying that the cat's gonna get put in a cone. The cat is complaining. I'm gonna very quickly, I am actually gonna change on Discord over to voice meter. Input device. Oh, which voice meter am I using? I don't know. It creates like 6 voice meter outs. This one. Oh, I got it right.
Nice.
And now if I tap it. Yeah, that's not being picked up. Good. Good. I think that was being picked up on stream. Oh no, I muted. Wow. Cone of shame for the cat. Woe be the kitty. Yeah, she's getting cone of shamed. Well, this has been an eventful stream so far. But yeah, I wish that more PvP games like Overwatch and stuff released PvE modes.
Yeah.
Because then I might actually play them. Like, there haven't been any good wave survival games in a while, I feel. I don't know, maybe there have, and I haven't been paying attention. PvE means players versus
Environment.
environment. I didn't know that's what that stood for. Basically, players versus computer, like not each other. So like that thing that Overwatch promised was gonna happen in Overwatch 2.
My only reason for sticking around in Overwatch 2.
Good bub. Night. Getting that mad at Bloodborne. Maybe. Have there been any good PvE games recently, other than MMOs? Because I also don't want to play any more MMOs. After the relationship I had with Final Fantasy XIV, MMOs are also a bad idea.
I mean, Tears of the Kingdom. That was a good one.
No, I'm
Elden Ring DLC.
Granted, I did just say PvP, but I mean multiplayer PvP. Like I can't play Tears of the Kingdom with you, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Elden Ring, I guess, counts.
Yeah. Is enough for Game of the Year, so it counts.
But any like good like FPS PvEs? Or even third-person shooter PvEs? You know, like Deep Rock Galactic or something.
Helldivers, I guess.
There was that. Yeah, I never played Helldivers.
Yeah.
That was one of those where I was kind of like, I'm gonna wait until it goes on sale or something, but also by waiting, I know that I'm gonna miss out on most people playing it. What's with Final Fantasy XIV? It's an MMO. Nothing's wrong with the game. It's what's wrong with me.
To it.
Yeah, I didn't have a life while I played that game. I made a lot of money in that game, and not in real life. It's just put it that way. I was a big miner in that game. I mined and sold ores a lot. I basically played Final Fantasy XIV like it was a clicker.
Which, you know, we're not going to say how much time you have in Clicker Heroes either.
We don't talk about it. Although, in my defense, most of that is AFK.
That's true.
But the amount of time that I put into Final Fantasy XIV was all active.
Hmm. How much time do I have in 14? Like, obviously nowhere near as you probably, but 267. It's my third most played game on my Steam account.
Damn. I think that's my second most played game.
My top two are Monster Hunter World and Baldur's Gate 3.
Let's have a look, shall we? How much have you put? How have you put that much time into Baldur's Gate?
332 hours, apparently.
I burnt out with 1.5 playthroughs.
Hmm. I mean, I had obviously the one with you, the one with Blaine, my own one. That's 3. My
Monster Hunter
various
Rise
fucking
DLC on sale. Sorry.
my various fucking honor mode attempt, and then I had a whole load of like playthroughs that I've kind of half gone through.
Final Fantasy is not even in my favorite games on Steam now because I think I removed it out of premise.
Hmm.
521 hours in Final Fantasy 14.
No, but Jimmy, I also got burnt out in Baldur's Gate 3, and I haven't gone back to try honor mode again.
Yeah, 500 hours in Final Fantasy 14, and approximately 200 to 300 hours of that was in 1 month.
Hmm.
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
the point where I went, this isn't healthy.
Yeah, because Blaine and I have been playing a lot of Monster Hunter World recently, and they got a bit annoyed at the fucking Valhazak fight, which, you know what? That's fair.
That is fair.
Um,
What build are they running?
They're doing,
Anything with a shield?
yeah, actually, they're doing, what's the fucking
That'll
name
be
of the
why.
weapon? Charge Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know what? I'm surprised they picked up Charge Blade, but I respect it.
Valhazak is the anti-shield monster. Because I remember... Do you remember how mad I got using Gun Lance?
Yeah. No, you're thinking of Velkhana.
Oh, Velkhana, you're right.
Valhazak is the corpse one.
Oh, yeah, I didn't struggle with Valhazak at all, actually.
Fair. I struggled with fucking Valhazak.
Yeah, I know for some people it was really hard. I don't know if I just got
Yeah.
lucky.
Maybe. But yeah, we tried Monster Hunter Rise instead the other day, and we were both like, you know what? I'm not enjoying this as much as World.
Yeah.
It just not as good. It just wasn't as good as World was.
No. But it was
And
also a Switch game, which
Yeah,
I think
that's
held
true.
it back. I
And
still feel like the combat was better.
Oh yeah, the combat is like way more fluid than that in Rise. I really like the combat in Rise, but yeah,
But
it's
everything
not
else...
it's not a Monster Hunter game.
No, it's just a hack and slash.
Just like a bite the big thing.
Yeah. But I think that's what's excited me so much about Wilds.
Yes, Wilds is going back to the World style, and that's.
Yeah, but the combat felt fluid as heck.
I mean, yeah, it felt fluid enough for me to fucking pick up Greatsword. When we played the fucking beta,
Yeah.
my two weapons ended up being Greatsword and Hammer, which are like the two big, heavy, like make a hit and wait for 5 seconds weapons, and they felt so good.
Yeah. It was like as fluid as Rise, but with all of the bits that made World great. And it was just a bait.
Yeah. I've still not pre-ordered it. Yeah, I gotta.
I pre-ordered it as soon as the beta ended.
That's fair.
We got a new beta coming up on the 7th.
Nice.
Once again, they have perfectly timed the beta so that it goes Friday to Wednesday, nothing on Thursday, Friday to Wednesday. So I can't stream it.
On the 7th of February, well, oof, because I'm away from the 8th until the fucking 16th.
Oh, you might miss the entire thing.
Yeah.
'Cause
And you
there's
know what's
two
even
sets
more
of it.
annoying? Fucking Night Rain closed network test starts on the 11th.
I think I missed the window to apply for Night Rain
Yeah.
because I forgot to. I didn't want to accidentally buy an action figure, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I am so excited for Wilds. Expect when Wilds comes out, Bashimi, for me to become an exclusive Wild streamer.
When does it come out?
End of February.
Right, end of February, right?
Yeah, boy. I won't be streaming anything else for a while.
28. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be back in time for the release.
You zoned out for a minute and you completely lost the plot. Good. You didn't miss out much. But yeah, when Wilds comes out, I will be exclusively streaming it. We will be getting no other content on this Twitch channel. Oh, here's a thing that I wanted to talk about on stream. But I know for a fact that the people watching the stream, and you, George, are not going to appreciate this idea, so this is probably the wrong crowd to be running this idea by. However, for a couple weeks now, I've been thinking about it, and I have been debating possibly starting an ASMR channel.
Oh.
Because I really like ASMR. And
No,
like,
that's fair.
It's quite a calming... I feel like the content would be quite calming to make. It wouldn't be too time-consuming to produce and edit, so I can do it alongside my current content without, like, too much of an extra, like, workload. And if it does work out, then, like, you know, who knows, maybe it overtakes my main channel. I don't know. But it's something I might try at some point, because I have a blue Yeti that's just collecting dust and not doing anything. And you never know, maybe I go full-time one day, and I start ASMR streaming on TikTok.
Yeah, that's fair. My guy, I watch your videos, I'm a Blue the Nerd fan. I feel like it will be weird listening to my best friend doing ASMR.
There's a line.
There is a line there. Support your homies? Support your best mates? Absolutely. Listening to your best friend doing ASMR? That's a little weird. I've already flirted with you in D&D? That's enough for me.
You're gonna be, you know, people go to sleep listening to ASMR, right? That's one of the big things. You're gonna be putting my ASMR channel on before bed, turning the volume all the way down, and then going to sleep. Well, at least I know that if there's a channel that I want to, like, chat shit about you on, you won't know. You'll never know.
Shit talking your best friend ASMR. No!
I'm gonna do those really cringe roleplay ASMRs.
Yeah.
Where it's like your best friend judging you for half an hour ASMR. Daddy Dom ASMR.
Gods. Please no.
But also, it will be a complete joke video.
Oh, absolutely,
I think a beard sounds ASMR video would be really funny. Hey guys, tap tap tap. Let's spill some tea today. Tap tap tap. So I have a friend called George.
No.
Oh. I want to make my LARP character, get all the armor and everything for it, and then do ASMR in like full plate mail.
Hey guys.
Clink, clink, clink. Like full chain mail as well underneath the plate.
There's the armor you're looking at is polyplate.
Poly,
so it's
yeah,
not gonna have the
polyurethane.
fucking clang sound.
So instead of it'll be oh, stupid. Blue the Bard ASMR.
You know what? That's good branding.
So yeah, I don't know if I'll do it or not. It's one of those things where like if I do, I want to get a few videos together first that I've like scheduled to go out weekly. Because I know for a fact if I just do one video, I will do one video and then not do any more. Whereas if I start a schedule going, I'll feel like I have to commit to that schedule. But like ASMR streams, for example, model painting is like the perfect format for an ASMR stream. Because it would just be soft speaking and like chatting.
And then we get Leo in the background playing Bloodborne. What?
I also had an idea for a podcast we could do, George. It's really random. And I thought about it because I've obviously been learning Japanese, right? And a thing that's really popular and really commonly used for learning languages are immersion podcasts, which are basically just two people chatting. Usually they'll have multiple where they've got like one series where it's quite simple language and one series where it's more like common native language where they're just talking. But like a podcast where it's just me and you having a chat about like new games and stuff that's just very casual, but we're using quite basic English and speaking kind of slowly and like explaining in basic English what some words mean and stuff would be a really easy podcast to do that for people learning a very common language would be quite useful.
Yeah.
But also I have no idea how you even get started with that. Like, how do you get into that area, you know? Model painting was the first thing I thought of when you mentioned ASMR. It's very relaxing to watch. Yeah. There's no good idea that starts with let's make a podcast. George, we should make an alpha male podcast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alpha male featuring you and a non-binary.
Yeah, a bi-dude and a non-binary person. The alpha males.
I'm just so alpha that I've actually gone beyond traditional gender roles. I'm so alpha that just the concept of being a male no longer applies to me, you see?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Just a complete parody of like alpha male podcasts, but because we're British, we have that constant sarcasm where people can't quite tell. Especially Americans. ASMR beard scratching with intermittent screams of the word penis. Intermittently Leo going, ah! So yeah,
I was gonna say
who knows?
ASMR D&D podcast, but I'm 90% sure that probably exists.
It probably does.
I would be surprised if it doesn't.
Also, I just can't imagine you making ASMR somehow. I don't know why.
What are you talking about?
What about a full like D&D set like campaign that is entirely ASMR? Like all of the roleplay and everything is ASMR.
Okay, let me just make a skill check. Let me just get some dice.
Oh, you want me to make an attack? Let me just get my D20.
And let me just roll for the attack. That's a
I need
natural
to.
one.
If I do start an channel, that's an excuse for me to buy a dice tower. Because I feel like dice tower ASMR.
Dice Tower ASMR is. I mean, it does make such a nice noise.
Hmm.
Just the good old. Oh.
Because I've got so much stuff in my house that I could do ASMR with as well. I've got my swords just up here. I could do a video called Sword Tapping ASMR brackets it's not what you think. Podcast idea, 2 British fucks try to say foreign words and sayings. No, but me trying to say foreign words ASMR. 10 minutes of dice tapping while the rest of the table waits for you to roll your skill check. See, that's a great idea for a video though, is because some ASMR channels have funny titles, so it would be like, it would literally be like 10 minutes of dice sounds while the rest of the party waits for me to roll.
Waits for me to finish my turn in combat.
George is the embodiment of support the homies while giving the side eye of judgment right now.
I mean, hey, do what you want. I know you like your ASMR. I'm not gonna judge, but at the same time, I'm gonna sit this one out. You know?
Yeah, I fully respect that ASMR is not everyone's thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's a hard sell, especially when the landscape of ASMR has shifted so far from what it used to be as well, because like YouTube power creep is a thing when it comes to concepts and thumbnails and titles. So like, if you tell someone to look up ASMR now, it's a hard sell if someone's not already into it.
Like ASMR itself, I don't listen to it, but I don't listen to it just because I don't get around to listening to it. I probably would like it, but I just haven't gotten around to like listening to it.
Fair.
But and at the same time, it's not the fact that it's a hard sell of hey, listen to ASMR. It's a hard sell of listening to my best friend doing ASMR.
There was one ASMR channel I used to listen to a while ago that I don't even know how you describe it. It was this kind of buff, bald dude, and he'd just have videos like I rip out your eyes and eat them ASMR.
Oh.
And it was all sound effects made with his mouth, but he was really good at the sound effects.
Oh, okay.
So I'd just be sitting there like as this guy's just going just like eating my eyes, and I'm like,
fucking
yes.
angel grapefruit, what?
But I'm just there like, yes, my eyes are being eaten. How relaxing. But yeah, no, ASMR is kind of weird when you don't know what it is, or when you've not really listened to it. It's like if your first anime was Dandadan.
Yeah.
I feel like when a lot of people say they don't like anime, it's because their first exposure to it have been really weird anime. They were like, oh, my friend really likes JoJo, but I don't watch anime, so I tried out JoJo, and I don't like anime.
Yeah.
And then I go, yeah, no, you watch JoJo, that's fair enough. To be fair, listen to my best friend make wet mouth sounds into a microphone for 20 minutes wouldn't be on my bucket list either. The Grinch Ruins Christmas ASMR is a real thing, and I never find it again, and I'm low-key mad about it. I'm trying to think what weird ASMRs I can think of. There's a channel called Anno ASMR, who quite often does little mini, like, animated ASMR videos, and they're always fun.
Okay, this is a bit of an admitting a thing here.
Mhm.
So one ASMR I do remember listening to, and I do not know why, but it was at a point where I was like, you know who has a really calming voice? GLaDOS.
GLaDOS
And
ASMR.
it was GLaDOS judges you, like GLaDOS at the library, working at the library, judging you for returning a book. And I listened to that, and you know what? I enjoyed it. And I don't know why, but hey, what you gonna do?
You know, an ASMR channel I used to watch that makes me really uncomfortable to think about now?
Hmm.
Kafcast ASMR.
Oh,
That's a big yikes.
that is a big yike. But
Big
Jimmy, yes it is.
yikes. Yeah, GLaDOS is the robot from Portal, yeah. Now I only want you gone. Now I only want you gone. Okay, George, hear me out.
Oh no.
20 minutes Barovia RP.
Strahd invites you to his castle, and Strahd invites you for dinner at his castle.
I was more thinking
ASMR.
like barkeep, Barovian barkeep ASMR. I don't think I could pull off Strahd, you know? I don't think I have the right look.
But it's all about the sound with the ASMR.
Yeah, but they're still videos, especially the roleplay
Oh, yeah.
ones. That would also add to the weird, like, I'm your friend thing.
Yeah.
It's not just hearing me do it, but watching me do it.
Hmm.
That's when you start a reaction channel and go reacting to my best friend making ASMR. Wait, what's the big yikes? So a YouTuber called Kafcast used to have a channel called Kafcast ASMR, and Kafcast was kicked out of a group of YouTubers called the Ogscast for sexually harassing women.
Hmm.
Which is a big yikes.
Big yikes moment.
I don't think he was involved with minors, though, at the very least.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Were any of the people kicked out of the Ogscast involved in minors? I don't think
Luckily, I don't think so.
they were. Although I feel like Shin wasn't far from it.
No.
Terps was just cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
Obviously, not a great thing, but
Especially
kind
as
of-
the fucking CEO
as
of
the
the company.
CEO, yeah. It's kind of a weird state of affairs when you go, the guy that cheated on his wife, probably the least problematic of the three.
Hmm.
I wonder what Terps does nowadays.
Who knows?
Where is Terps now? The bar is in hell, but I'm glad we managed to clear it sometimes. Yeah, it's a low bar. But yeah, Kafkast used to like harass other women that worked for the Yogscast. People like Kaf and Stjin are the whole reason that Hannah left the Yogscast.
Yeah.
This is a cheery topic.
Mm. Yeah. I wouldn't say I always got the vibe, but like I feel like later on in like his time at Yogs, Shin definitely did give off more of those vibes.
He changed. I didn't watch a lot of his later on content, to be fair. Like, he started doing a lot of Chilluminati stuff,
Yeah.
and that was the point where I had kind of stopped watching him.
Hmm.
So basically, it's Barry's fault.
No, Barry's a pure boy. We love Barry in this house. It's all Simon.
Oh no. Simon is also a pure boy, apart from his VTuber model.
No, God.
Which we don't talk about.
Wait, if Barry's a pure boy, and Simon's a pure boy, that only means there's only one other member of the Chilluminati left. Angry Tom.
It's Tom.
No!
Dun dun dun.
For legal reasons, these are all jokes.
How about
Angry
talking
Tom
about
also
other
seems like a
YouTubers?
cool guy?
Talking about other YouTubers being sex offenders ASMR.
Oh, God. That's the second one done. Now I just need to do the King of Spades.
I feel like as harsh as subjects these are, talking about sex offenders getting kicked out of the Yogscast, I feel like there are things you have to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Because people need to know. Because otherwise you have times like Stjin coming back to YouTube and all of his fans going, "Welcome back, Stjin, we missed you." As if he didn't go on a hiatus because he was ousted for being a sex pest. He lost like no support. Dude's still got like 1 million subscribers. It's insulting.
So from what I mean, yeah, obviously that's the value's still got all those subs. Fucking shit. But from what I've heard, also he like a lot of the comments that like called him out, he kind of like gets rid of.
Does he delete them?
From what
Doesn't
I've
surprise me. He's probably got a filter.
heard, yeah.
Although, I will say, YouTube also has a habit of doing that on its own. Like, having disparaging or comments. I get comments that are kind of anti-me occasionally, and YouTube will just delete them for me. And I'm like, I didn't want to delete them. I like leaving those comments up. I find them funny. Like that time someone told me that I'll never be a woman. The only time a content creator you kind of liked turned out to be a shitty person, turned out to be a turf, which honestly I'm impressed I managed to avoid the worst types of people. Who was it? Who turned out to be a turf? Were you watching J.K. Rowling's vlog channel? Jill Beerup. I've never heard of them. That doesn't sound like a real name. Are they French? I'm gonna do dissing French people ASMR. It makes me think of that meme.
You have to do it with in the like an ASMR voice, but with the thickest like British geezer accent.
Gammon accent. It makes me think of that meme that was like me studying French so that I can choose not to speak it instead of not being able to. Oh, YouTube's paused my music again, hasn't it? Yeah. I do actually plan on learning French eventually, once I'm done with Japanese. Once I've finished Japanese.
Once you've conquered Japan.
Once I've conquered Nihon. Once I am Nippon Ichiban.
When you are truly Nihongo Jozu.
When I am the Nihongo Jozu. When they crown me. And the crown says Nihongo Jozu. One day I'm gonna go to Hogwarts and they're gonna put that sorting hat on me.
Nihongo Jozu!
Nihongo Jozu! Man, I just remembered some memes that I used to post on my Facebook when I was younger that looking back were cringe AF.
Mm.
Do you remember the memes that were like, too old to go to Hogwarts, but I could still be in the Hunger Games? Like that type shit.
That type of shit, yeah.
It's like, why would you want to be in the Hunger Games? Like, realistically speaking here, I would fucking die. Hey, look, a bot.
Yo, cheap views.
Yo, I'm gonna get them.
Yeah, I will always love the like Facebook ads t-shirts. The classic Facebook ad t-shirts of like an anime one where it's like fucking Vegeta, a picture of Vegeta, and it's like, yeah, there is a space in hell for me. It's called a throne.
When the nice guy is mad, the devil shivers.
Yeah.
I used to wear a fedora. But, what else? You did have this fun experience where you started watching a bunch of YouTubers in the early to mid 2010s, and then 5 years later, almost all of them had come out as a flavor of queer. I can be your devil or your angle. I'm trying to think what other stupid... All of the Wonders Not Simply memes.
Yeah.
Or the... What was... I posted... I had an Itachi quote as my cover photo on Facebook for a while. I can't remember what the quote was. It was like, you don't have enough hatred. Or something along those lines.
Something along those lines.
Cringe. Obviously, I'm the next Sasuke.
Obviously.
Of the Sasuke clan. Thinking about Boruto again. You know, as I do sometimes. Thinking about the fact that Sasuke and Sakura have a kid. you know, the one thing that the Uchiha clan has going for it. It's like biggest thing, eyes,
Yeah.
right? Powerful
Yeah,
eyes.
and their killer's glasses. Yeah.
Yeah. I just think about that sometimes. Like, unless they cover it in the series and it's like I don't know, they make a thing of it where it's like, oh wow, she has glasses, that's bad, or it's like she doesn't actually need them and they're a trick or something, then I'll accept it. But if it's just not addressed, but I'm not gonna watch Boruto to find out. I used to watch iDubbbz.
Oof.
There's a thing. To be fair, I still watch iDubbbz because he has completely changed. I feel like it's grown from irony to like he's actually kind of a sincere person now. Like he basically went like, I understand that my videos were harmful. The purpose of them was to dunk on those kinds of people, but I understand not everyone got that. To he now just makes videos where he chats shit about TERF and like people like that, and he's like, these people are stupid, right? I don't know.
Ready?
It's good. His content's good.
Mm.
He did like a
Ready?
whole deep dive into the whole Imane Khalif like thing where he researched like other intersex athletes who got like fucked over by transphobes and like that kind of thing. Interesting. He's completely changed, which I like.
Ready?
But it kind of makes his older videos like almost feel less bad to watch. I don't know. I also used to watch Filthy Frank, which I feel like similar thing.
Yeah.
And then there was that white dude that was like, I'm Filthy Frank too, I'm bringing it back. That got
I do
weirdly
not remember
popular. Did you never hear about that?
To be honest, I never really watched Filthy Frank, so.
Fair. I never watched the guy that tried to be the next Filthy Frank. It just wasn't an original idea and he just wasn't as funny. His whole thing was just that he could do the voice. Nerdcube's book is done. That's a random thing.
Yeah, no.
I'm excited about that. My name's in it.
You want to what?
Because I backed it. So it's got my name in it.
That is.
Yeah, I've already got. He already sent out the ebooks for people that wanted to read it before the like main book's printed, but I'm waiting for the main book. But yeah, my name's in it, which is fun.
Nice.
It's called The Paradox, and I am very excited to read it.
That is.
Imane Khalif isn't intersex, by the way. Yeah, I know, but like, he basically went into like this line we dance between like how we class a woman is just harmful to women in general. And he went into the fact that like, because obviously a lot of people brought up the whole like chromosome testing rumors that Imane had failed or like gotten a certain result on chromosome testing without any official info actually being released on it. People just ran with it. But then he went into like, for example, a woman athlete in the 80s had won medals in the Olympics, failed chromosome testing. Chromosome testing came out as a result of being intersex. Had her title stripped, wasn't allowed to compete anymore, and then went on to have like 3 children. Like gave birth to 3 children, and it's like, how are you gonna classify? Like, obviously that's not how you classify women is they can have children, but it's like that's almost how transphobes classify it, and they aren't even consistent enough to go with that, you know? Transphobia basically just exists to serve as a tool to be a misogynist or racist or bigot. That shit happens to black athletes all the time. Yeah. It happens sadly quite a lot, and it's super shit. And it's always the same crowd as well, every single time. It's like when that transgender boxer won a boxing match not that long ago, and all of the news sites, like conservative news sites, were reporting on it and constantly talking about how horrible it is to have a man beating up a woman. And it's like, the context here is boxing. The whole sport is people beating up people. Like, is it really any worse to have a man beating a woman in a boxing match than it is to have a woman beating a woman in a boxing match? Let alone a trans woman. Like, I just... I'm not even gonna get into it, dude. It's just stupid as fuck. I'm of the opinion that we should just completely do away with gendered sports, and instead we can replace it with a few categories that you split people into. Basically, muscle density and testosterone levels, and probably like weight and size. And then you'll have very fair boxing matches
and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Boxing already has weight classes, but you go a bit more in depth into that and then remove gendered boxing as a whole, and you go based on testosterone levels and like muscle density, and you'll have a way more fun match. Because people constantly go on about like, oh, it's genetically unfair for a trans woman to compete, but sports is literally genetic unfairness to sport. Do you think Usain Bolt was as fast as he was purely based on practice? No, dude was a genetic powerhouse. Like, that's what sport is. Remember then when they were frothing at the mouth about a trans MMA player and kept using the picture of her opponent because she was taller? Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That's one. So yeah, the trans fighter, she had pink hair and she was like probably half a foot, if not more, shorter than her opponent. And all the transphobes posting the picture were like, look how much bigger he is than her, you know, being transphobic, and were clearly referring to the cisgender woman. Stupid. I think it appeared in a video or two of mine. Transphobes are stupid. I think it was probably in one of my We Can Always Tell videos. Because they can definitely always tell, guys. They're really good at telling. Damn it, I got started. I said don't get me started, and I started.
Problem is, fun when you get started. Why do you think those videos are the ones that do better?
I mean, you write. When you write, you write. Like, obviously, I hope for a better world. But a better world does not make for better YouTube content. But on the plus side, you know, I'm not going to have to worry for YouTube content, because everything going on in America right now is going on in America right now. Did you hear that Donald Trump accidentally signed a bill that basically classified men as women?
Yes, I did. Because it's gender at conception.
Yeah.
Or, like, yeah, it's based on at conception, and at conception everyone's a woman. Or
Yep.
everyone is female.
Love it. And also, less than a week in office, he already went and played golf. That was a thing. Because of course he did.
Of course. Naturally.
It's all he does. I guess it's easy to get all of your work done when you don't actually read the bills you're signing. They've already started mass deporting people. To the extent where Mexico actually refused a plane that they were trying to deport people with, because not everyone on the plane was even from Mexico. They were just deporting brown people to Mexico because they were brown.
Sounds about right.
And I think Cuba is refusing to accept deportees full stop, and because of that, Trump has put tariffs on, like, Cuban products. Which is only going to harm American people, because that will just drive the price up on all of Cuban exports. I think it was Cuba. Is it Cuba that exports a lot of coffee? Or was it? Oh, it might have been Colombia. I can't remember.
Colombia do a lot of coffee.
I think it was Colombia. So it's going to like massively drive up the cost of Colombian coffee because they're putting like a 50% tariff on it. And they were like, don't worry, we'll just import Italian coffee instead. Italian coffee's better, say the conservatives, knowing nothing about coffee. And all the Italians went, no, our coffee's shit. It's just cheap. We just won't pay for more expensive coffee. Also, low-key, not even talking about the fact that the only reason that Republicans are trying to support Italian coffee is because Italy is also in a political nightmare at the moment with their politicians. George, I started talking about politics again. I haven't even mentioned Elon Musk yet.
Yep. It's a Roman salute. Don't worry about it.
It's just a Roman salute, guys. Ignore the fact that he then went on to speak at the neo-Nazi convention in Germany. It's like, you know, he could have really easily gone, oh, I didn't actually mean to do a Nazi gesture. I apologize. I don't agree with Nazis. And that would have cleared the whole thing up, and everyone would have gone, oh, okay, I get it. Like, you know, he said he's not a Nazi, which implies that he doesn't agree with Nazism. Good. No, instead he was like, yeah, no, so everyone's accusing me of Nazi saluting. So what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and talk at the AFD rally. That will clear things up, is I'll go and associate with actual Nazis. The problem is there are people thinking I'm not a Nazi, and I need to clarify that. He's just autistic, guys.
You know, what's that thing? Guys always think about the Roman Empire and shit like that.
What is Elon Musk's Roman Empire? Yeah, ICE raids are insane to the extent where the ICE, so they've gone full Nazi. But I'm gonna say it, America has gone full Nazi at this point. They are offering rewards for turning in illegal immigrants.
Oh.
Where have I heard that before? Where have I heard something similar to that before? Roman salutes are 1, not a thing. 2, the thing that the Nazis based theirs on is not a real thing. It's a modern invention from the Renaissance. Yeah. There's a lot of things that the Nazis made up based on other cultures that they weren't a part of. Like, 3/4 of Nazi imagery and branding is just cultural appropriation. Oh, it happened. I can't go a stream apparently without talking about it. I wish that this wasn't a controversial thing to say, but Nazis are bad.
How could you say such a thing?
I know, right? On the internet? I'm gonna get cancelled. How could I be so intolerant? The Nazis were very inspired by America and the US. Oh yeah, no, Hitler based a lot of stuff on Jim Crow. Because despite romanticizing the past, fascists don't actually know history. Yeah. Oh no, the thing is, I think a lot of them do. And I think that's the problem. Because I think that a lot of this has been inspired by the rise of Hitler. The problem is, it's a famous quote that basically goes along the lines of, if you consider yourself to be of average intelligence, just remember that that means that approximately 50% of the population is less intelligent than that. Like, whatever you consider to be average intelligence, that means that half of the people are less intelligent than that. And, like, they thrive on that. They thrive on being uneducated. They wear it on their chests like a badge. You know, the only reason you would be against fact checking is if you know that you're talking shit. There's no other reason that you would be against fact checking. If you were telling the truth, the fact checking would come up with what you've said. There's a reason my channel doesn't get fact checked very often, and it's because I usually talk about things that I know about, and I tend to research them before I talk about them. Like, I won't say that I'm always right, or that I always have the most valid or well thought out points, but like, I at least strive to not just actively spread misinformation. And I usually put like a little footnote in the comments and descriptions of my videos if I've said something I found out to be wrong. And I usually pin the comment that said I was wrong. I think that's the biggest difference, is like being willing to accept that you were wrong and grow and further your knowledge based on that, versus shutting out anybody that tells you that what you've said is wrong and just continuing to go on the basis that you have never said anything wrong. Which is basically just how America runs its entire political system. Who needs to look at what stuff has worked for other countries when we can just not? Did you hear Donald Trump? So you know how he wants to acquire Canada?
I wasn't aware of this, but
did you not? He wants to make
I know.
Canada the like 52nd state of America.
Oh.
Obviously Canada not on board with that. He also wants to acquire Greenland. You've probably heard about that.
That I have heard of.
Anyway, he mentioned in a talking about acquiring Canada, he was talking to Canadians and was like, your lives will be so much better. You won't have to worry about your own military. You'll have access to better healthcare. And everyone's like, what the fuck are you on about? They won't have access to any healthcare. They won't be able to afford it. They'll lose access to their universal healthcare. I've never seen someone chat so much shit as Donald Trump. And somehow it works. Somehow. I believe there was a quote from Donald Trump from like the 90s or something, where he basically said something along the lines of, if he ever ran for politics, he'd run as a Republican because they'd be the easiest party to trick. But I take that with a grain of salt. I don't remember exactly what he said or if he even said it. This is all hearsay. This is all allegedly something that he said.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You saw a video of when he announced it, except the video showed the other people in the room losing their shit and covering their mic to laugh quietly. Have you had seen the video of Elon Musk talking about another very, very common Nazi talking point? He talks about race mixing, and basically says he's like talking at an Italian thing and is talking about how he thinks that race mixing's bad. Or whatever, and the woman he sat next to, the Italian woman, immediately starts shifting her chair and moving it as far away from him as she can get. Elon also keeps talking about the UK and keeps insinuating that he wants to get involved in UK politics, and like,
Oh yeah, that.
God, please no. We do not need Elon Musk. It's not dog whistles at this point, they're just straight up barking, right? And then has the audacity, the people have the audacity to complain that it was an accidental salute. Even though it was beat for beat the exact salute that Hitler did. You know, I didn't even know that before the Sieg Heil, Hitler would tap his chest. I didn't even know that was a thing. And then Elon Musk did it, and then suddenly I saw a lot of videos of Hitler doing that. Which means that Elon Musk clearly been watching a lot more Hitler than I have. To even know that. Like, you know, I'll go out and say it. I don't watch very much Hitler, but...
You don't?
Like... I feel like, you know, you don't have to watch that much for it to be concerning.
Yeah.
Like, if I told you, oh, you know, I've watched 2 videos of Hitler talking in the last month, you'd probably be a bit concerned by even that number. Like, oh, why have you just decided to sit down and use your time to listen to Hitler speeches? For research?
What for research? What are you researching, my guy?
Yeah, what are you researching again? Last time I checked, you're not in, you know, like college or university or anything. You're not studying history. Also, the amount of times that Donald Trump has effectively admitted to rigging the election and nothing's being investigated is quite concerning. Like, he outright said that Elon Musk fixed the voting machines. Also, it's not just a historical accurate salute, it's the salute neo-Nazis do. It's, like, exactly the same. Like, the Nazis of today do it like that. Yeah. See, I didn't know that. But that tracks. That makes sense. It doesn't surprise me. I've forgotten what I was saying. What's that? We got less than 10 minutes left. How much more ground can we cover? Oh, I was talking about Donald Trump rigging the election, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So he basically outright said that Elon Musk is really good with computers, helped me set up the election machines or something along those lines. Basically said that Elon Musk rigged the voting machines. There was that one talk where he was talking to a crowd of Christians and said, Christians, get out there and vote. Vote this election because next election you won't have to. That was a very real thing he said. He said a lot of things like that. Quite a lot of things like that. Also, he's trying to get it passed so that if a president has served 2 terms, but they were separated, so he didn't serve between the 2 terms, then they can serve a 3rd term. Don't know if you heard about that.
I had not.
Yeah, so Obama wouldn't qualify because he served 2 terms back to back, but Trump, he'll qualify. He can serve a 3rd term. Whether he'll succeed in passing that or no, who knows? Who knows? Hopefully not, because God, does anybody want another 3 years of Donald Trump?
I mean, some people apparently do.
Yeah. At least since Labour won politics in the UK, they won politics.
One politics. Damn.
I haven't really heard much about UK politics, which kind of implies that they're not doing shit, at least. Obviously inflation's still a bastard and things are still expensive, but at least we haven't got Boris Johnson or just some random racist or transphobe.
Rishi, you cunt.
Yeah, Rishi Sunak, Liz Truss. I think Keir Starmer has been a relatively okay Prime Minister so far. He's been quite a quiet one, I think, is the biggest thing. I haven't heard about him saying something stupid yet, which is always reassuring. You're bracing for the worst case scenario that Trump goes away does away with the 2-term limit, at least for himself. I just couldn't stand to be surprised by it in 2 years, so I'm just accepting it's going to happen. The thing is, Trump's also in his 80s, and the dude is not healthy. So, I think even if he does somehow manage to do away with it, he's probably gonna die, and we're just gonna end up with Vance anyway. JD Vance. I almost said Vance Joy. You know what? Should we just give Elon Musk Mars? Should we just say fuck it?
Let him take Mars. Fucking leave.
Yeah, fuck it. You can have
Piss
Mars.
off to Mars.
Take it and go. You can have Mars right now, Elon. We'll let you have Mars right now if you just fuck off and go there. See, but we could get 12 years of JD Vance, and that is also awful to imagine. Yeah. The thing with JD Vance, though, is that he's not... I don't think he'd be as bad, in that I genuinely don't think he's as malicious as Donald Trump. I think he's just stupid. I think he's just a fucking idiot. He's just an uncharismatic idiot. He's definitely still, a racist, homophobic, transphobe. But I don't think he'd be as bad as Trump. I don't think he's a straight up, Nazi, fascist dictator. I don't think he's dictator material. I think he'd be usurped by an actual dictator before he became one. But that's just me. I think what everyone's hoping for is that Donald Trump makes it 2 years, then when he pops his clogs, JD Vance takes over, but then is still allowed to run 2 terms after. I think that's what people are hoping for. At least Republicans. I'm not hoping for that at all. I'm hoping that JD Vance loses and then doesn't run again. But oh, politics. You think JD Vance is dumb enough and desperate enough to be liked that he'll do whatever the Nazis want him to do? He's the ideal yes man. I mean, there is that. Like, there is definitely, like, he's definitely got oligarch puppet material, I guess. That's true. We've had a pretty productive stream painting-wise. Looking down, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Tyranids worth of black done. Out of, we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left, and then the big guy. So 8 models. Wow, we've done half if you count the big guy as one. But yeah, that's probably as good a place as any to end, isn't it? Now I'm sad. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Same time next week, we'll probably be continuing on the Tyranids. We'll see how much
Yes.
We'll see how much progress I make between streams. So we'll see where the Tyranids are at by next stream. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. And obviously video out on Saturday. And the video I'm currently editing, which isn't going to come out on Saturday because that's 2 days away. I'm currently editing r/Tumblr because I felt like I needed something happier. So yeah, also look forward to that. It was quite a fun video. But other than that, thank you for watching the stream, everybody. Cheers for coming along, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!